What is up, guys? Terminator007 here, recording a war recap from Reddit Omega. We recently took on Immoral Thieves, and it was a really good war. I thought it'd be a little closer than the scoreboard showed, but we definitely did a great job here. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Town Hall 10, or that might be a 9.5, but we're gonna show it anyway. But we had a few Town Hall 10 triples, as well as our Town Hall 9s really came through this war. They did a good job, as always. They came really close on this base to tripling. So, again, really close war. Nice job to Immoral Thieves, but let's go ahead and get into this recap. First thing I want to show is my raid. Mostly because it was just a fun attack. I was going for a high percentage 2-star. That's what I did on my 2 attacks, just trying to get those done because we're probably not going to perfect war at this point in the game. We either need more 40/40 attackers in Omega, or we need just the game to get a little bit easier for fair play. But anyway, starting the funnel out here with a minion, and then I did so at the bottom as well, but putting my queen in, and I'm going to speed up this, well, not this part here, but I'm going to speed through some of the walk, putting a rage down to try to keep her up. But I had a lot of trouble with my wall breakers trying to get them in. I'm glad I brought so many. Trying to bust this open. The goal is to get to this air defense here. That way I can use my Lava Hound and the CC to get to this air defense. She's going to go here, target this elixir collector, and then reroute in, so that wasn't an issue there. And then I'm going to speed up here. She's going to grab that wizard tower, air defense, step up, grab the CC, and then that's going to take a while. She's trying to pop through that, so I'm just being really patient here. I know I don't need a lot of time for my dragons because this town hall is right here sitting on the edge. She's moving out, getting some more percent. I'm almost at 30 already. Gonna go ahead, let her bust through that wall, and then pop her ability because that Inferno locks on. And then once that's down, I start the funnel with my dragons. I only have 5 dragons, which isn't a lot considering all the defense here, but I did soften it up with a Quake as well. And then there we go, sending in the rest of my dragons, putting down that hound to soak up some traps, some balloons to take care of some of these defenses. Very nice rage spell, getting use on all parts of it. At the beginning they got some use, and then at this end they're staying on the town hall with it. Free spell, kind of missed that expo, but I don't know if I could have had it anyway with that stretch. And then I did a king walk down here. I put my king down, put a couple healers on it. I'm raging up my dragons back here. Then put these wizards down. I'm trying to take care of this cannon here, so I'm putting the rage spell down. So I grab that one wizard as well as the healers and the king. They're gonna bust through. Got some wizards up here working on some of those buildings. They cleared out 3 or 4. And then the one got some hits on that mortar. Dragons are all down using that king's ability, and he's going to grab those 3 buildings in there. So that's 77% right there, and that's kind of what you want to do for your Town Hall 10 2-stars. You want to not just roll over it with a go wipe, but you want to find a way to get a high percentage. So here's Zach. Yes, he has 40/40 now, and he is rolling the triples. He was in a little bit of a slump for a while, but he definitely showed up for this war. And I don't know if I would call it a slump, but he called it a slump on stream, so we'll just go with that. Doing a queen walk, and it looks like he's going to Lalo this one. So Queen Walk Laloon, he's probably going to break in, break out here. So he's putting that rage down to get his healers to bring that extra health to his queen. And he's created a funnel over here with his minions, kind of clearing out some of that trash. He already grabbed the Airdy, grabbing that archer tower now, and she's going to step up, take the king, and then I imagine she's going to take the defending queen. So putting another rage spell down to counteract that king as well as the expo. And there she goes, stepping up, taking the defending queen out, and then she's going to continue on her walk here. Doing a shattered entry on this portion, few wizards to funnel, trying to grab one more air defense and possibly the Inferno Tower, but the air defense is really the key here. Very nice jump spell getting into that compartment there, and his queen's busting through a wall on this portion. He does still have the ability, so he can counteract that Inferno. CC came out to the king side, so that's great to see. Good timing on that one. He's going to grab the Inferno with the queen, and then his king's going to grab the other Inferno tower up here. So definitely high value for this walk, as well as the split king. And then the queen's probably actually going to grab this air D. Might get a few loons first, but I bet she's going to do some damage to it. He started the Lalo portion using some haste to get them in quickly, and yeah, the queen did step up, grab that air defense, and honestly, if he wasn't able to grab that, I don't think this would have been a triple, because you see those air skellies popping now, and that one hound is very low but still doing a nice job of tanking, working his way over to the air defense. Hound is going to pop at that last second, so that's really nice to help with cleanup, and as you can see, this base is pretty much ripped. That hound stayed on the king the whole time, so that was nice. The queen didn't get distracted. She can help with cleanup, and that is a Town Hall 10 triple. Let's go ahead and look at the other one. Let me just see real quick. I think this was, oh, this was a Town Hall 10. All right, so we're gonna look at this one and then check out the other Town Hall 10 triple. So Zach actually had a 6-star war on this one, so that's really awesome to see. Doing another Lalo. This one doesn't have max air Ds, but still a really difficult base to path to those Infernos. Starting the walk down here, we're going to go ahead and speed through the beginning portion of this, because he's basically going to do the same thing on his entry. He's going to break in, break out, and he grabbed the CC here. That was, what did he do that with? I don't know. But anyway, grab the CC, poisoning that hound. As the poison vamps up, it is going to take care of the rest of that. Died out before his poison, but he does have a minion to help with the cleanup of the pups, so a healer is not going to go down. That's really nice to see. Queen is walking in there now. Expo is locked on, but still has enough healers, and it's not a max Expo either. So that air defense is now going down. Queen is stepping up, grabbing that gold storage, and then is going to get in range of that other cannon as well as the king. But with the rage on the healers, that'll be no issue there. Queen took care of the king, and he's starting a CB entry up top, I believe that will be. Broke his queen out there. It's going to join up with the king over here, putting that jump spell down. Yeah, so this was actually a raid. Sorak was helping us on in chat. I remember that now. So props to Sorak. I don't think he didn't get a Town Hall 10 triple this war, but he was drawing up most of the plans and coordinating the war. So always great to see our fearless leader helping us in that way. So anyway, King is taking that Inferno. They took the air D, only 2 air Ds as well as an Inferno left up. Starting that Lalo from the other side. Has a free spell for all this garbage in the middle. Haste going over these defenses over here, trying to move those loons across quickly. That hound is doing a nice job of tanking that wizard tower, and that's why he didn't drop the haste too soon, because you want them to be able to get over the wizard tower and splash damage quickly. Other hound is tanking on the side. Queen is still up, and she's going to be able to do some damage to that. And before it is all said and done, this base is completely obliterated. So the walk in the king split always kind of happen pretty slowly, but once those loons get across the base, it just goes down so fast. So there is one archer tower left up, but there's probably about 8 balloons left still. Not too many pups, but there will be enough to get the cleanup done as well. He does have the queen still alive. So very nice raid to Zach, and congratulations to get out of your so-called slump. Alright, checking out one more Town Hall 10, and then we're going to look at a couple 9s. So Sorik actually did this same attack, but he got 97% on his raid. I think he missed a Tesla. So yeah, it's kind of unpredictable on a first hit to know where those Teslas are, but definitely great job by Sting taking care of what Sorek wasn't able to. So starting that funnel with a minion, and he's got his queen already pushing up here, gonna bust in there. Took care of that Inferno Tower, and the reason for doing that is so the healers can continue to heal the queen through that area, as well as he did do a little bit of damage to the surrounding structures, which was nice. Queen is going in here. It's gonna take a little while because there's a lot of structures there. But again, this is one of those raids. Once it gets going, it's going to go fast. So King is going down here. King is going to... The attacking King is going to come in here in a second with a CB entry. And they are going to engage the Queen over here. So jump spell over to the Queen. The attacking Queen is actually going to take her out first. And now all there's left to do is to get to this last air defense. So CC is coming out now. Queen is going to engage that. Sadly enough, they did not go to the golem, which would have been nice. But the king is going to be able to take care of this air defense, and then he can commence with the Laloon. So about a minute and a half, a little bit more, has already passed just on this walk alone. And now he's going to start his Laloon. So there he goes with the first hound, and this king is actually being targeted by some of these defenses over here, which is really nice. One of the issues Sorek had with his attack is that this wizard tower started targeting these loons on this backside, so that kind of left him rip for when he got to this Inferno tower and didn't have enough to carry through. But the queen is also still alive, which Sorek didn't have the benefit of. So maybe it was a good thing that the clan castle did end up going to the queen instead of the king. This wizard tower is being taken out. Nice haste on those loons because they wouldn't have been able to get to it otherwise. And then there's a couple more loons collapsing on this archer tower, and then that air defense is going to go down momentarily. I think that hound pops. Oh, maybe not. Sliver of health left on that hound, but not a big deal. As you saw, there was plenty of time at the beginning of this hack, and a nice triple for Stingray. So very nice job, dude. Alright, so that's the end of the Town Hall 10 triples. Those were the only ones in the war. We had 3 to none, and there were 6 full 10s, and then 1 or 2 9.5s. But anyway, gonna check out 11 here. Yeah, 11. And this one was just a nice Go Vaho from GS Warrior. He's going to do a queen walk on it. Let's go ahead and speed through the beginning of this because I don't want the video to be too long. But queen walk's going to engage the enemy queen. Nice rage spell to keep her up. She's going to push into the base now and start to get rid of some of these DGB locations. Working through some trash on that side, so I'm going to speed through that. And then, yeah, she's going to engage the enemy clan castle, and that did take a while. He's got a CB entry going over here. Wizards to create the funnel. King going in, and I think he eliminates... Yeah, some Valks are going in as well. They're going to eliminate that DGB there. And he's already started some of these hogs in to take care of some of these point defenses. He knows, since this was a cleanup attack, that the DGB is over there, and he wants to get those hogs in while there's some tanking for them for this Tesla farm, because or else this raid would have been rip. Those wizards are still in there doing a nice job as well. They're going to help with these Teslas, and he's got some hogs going on that backside as well, and before you know it, this base is completely destroyed. So very nice pathing by GS Warrior, very nice timing as well. So we're going to go ahead and speed through the rest of the cleanup. Nice triple. Okay, look at 2 more attacks here. If I can find the middle one, I know it's from... Let's go ahead and scroll to him. Cool Optimus on 13. So looking at this attack here, another Queen Walk Go Vaho. Gonna kind of go a little bit quicker through the Queen Walk portion. Use the Quake there to kind of soften up the buildings. And then the queen under rage takes out the defending queen, working through some of this garbage on this side. 1 test wall breaker, and then sends in 3 more. He's trying to push his queen into the middle of this base. taking out some of that garbage. Gets a CC pull with a hog, nice poison to take care of those smaller troops, and those loons are going down before they crash on the queen, so nice job there. Starting his king split over here, used a golem to tank as well as a giant on this side, so those wizards are going to do a nice job on that side. They're going to take care of these wizard towers here. Some Valks going in, they're going to cut across this base and eliminate the DGB up here, and as you see, the queen defused one of the bombs over here, and they're going to walk across that and take that out. Hogs are already started in while this Expo is being tanked by that Golemite. Tesla farm isn't too much of an issue when you have all those hogs in their underheal and they're just getting on it. Expo going down. King took out both those bombs over there, and he's got a heal spell left, and there's only 3 defenses up, so you know this base is gonna be destroyed. 1 hog left in the bag still. Hogs are cutting across the base and just healing up that king for the purposes of having him for farming. He didn't even really need it. But anyway, 40 seconds left of cleanup, so nice triple to Cool Optimus. Definitely one of our better attackers, I would say. One more attack we're going to show you here, and that should be a wrap for this one. Alright, we're going to check out one last attack here from Gurnmern, and this was a really nice raid. I like his kill squad for this one, and Gurnman actually had a 6-star war. So his wizards are going to take care of the queen, so that's never good when you can have a queen pop out of her compartment. CC P.E.K.K.A coming down, but that's not too big of a deal with all those wizards there. Poison spell, king. He doesn't even get a swipe off on the defending king. Jump spell to let the king walk all the way over. I think he's going to defuse a bomb. No, he's going for that air defense, my bad. Sending a couple hogs in to try to help with that air defense as well, but the king's the one who does the work. So at this point, there are 2 air Ds down, and the queen is still up. Didn't have to use a walk or anything to do that, so you know this base is rip. Couple loons dropping on this wizard tower and Expo over here. Nice rage spell to lead his hounds and loons into these other defenses here. They're going to land on top of that Expo as well, which you really want to get that ability use off on that. And then there's a Tesla farm here that's coming up at the top. Thought it might be a bit of an issue, but he does have a haste and that hound still to tank, so that is going to be GG right there. So nice triple from Germern, and definitely great war to all the people over at Reddit Omega. I think we had a really good showing after a couple rough arranged matchups, but this was definitely nice to come out on top with this one. Again, good war to Immoral Thieves. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back.